The maid was gossiping right in front of her mistress. Who would have thought the woman just snapped back with one line? The next second the maid suddenly collapsed to the ground. Her teeth all fell out clattering everywhere. Seeing this scene, the other maids were scared out of their minds, scrambling to run away. They never imagined the woman's words could actually come true. Turns out the woman was originally a gang boss lady, just planning to retire and live an ordinary life, but accidentally transmigrated into a novel she'd read, and became the evil supporting female character who did all kinds of bad things. The only thing that made her happy was she gained the superpower of manifesting her words into reality. Whoever dared to mess with her, she just had to speak and they'd pay the price. At this moment a maid came to report the woman's husband had returned. She'd never seen this husband from the book. Curiously rushed over but was stunned by the man's handsome appearance. But as soon as the man came in, he coldly threw out a divorce agreement. Turns out someone had tampered with the man's car, causing an accident. All the evidence pointed to the woman. He promised as long as the woman signed the divorce, he'd give her 10 million as compensation. The woman internally complained that as the city's richest man, he only offered 10 million. How stingy. But the woman never expected. Her inner thoughts were actually heard by the man. He immediately turned to his assistant for confirmation. The assistant quickly shook his head, looking bewildered. The woman seized the chance and quickly signed the divorce agreement, but the man was stunned. You have to know the original owner chased him for 5 years to marry him, even begged his grandfather to arrange this family alliance marriage. How could she agree to divorce so readily now? Then he heard the woman's inner thoughts again. After hearing this, the man finally realized he could actually read this woman's mind. The man was quite angry at her bold ideas. Quickly had his assistant help him back to his room to calm down. The woman looked at her husband's fleeing back, confused, because she was still waiting to get the divorce money to travel. Why did he suddenly back out? Thinking about how she still had a fortune in the real world she hadn't spent, the woman decided to try using her superpower to return to her original life. She stood on the balcony and shouted. The next second strong winds blew and dark clouds gathered, the entire villa shaking. The woman was instantly thrilled, thinking as long as the novel world was destroyed she could go back. But just then a lightning bolt struck her. The woman instantly collapsed unconscious. The maids rushed over thinking she fainted from the shock of divorce. After waking up, the woman realized she couldn't go back, could only get the divorce compensation first. To make her husband completely hate her, she deliberately brought a cup of scalding hot tea and handed it to him. But the man expressionlessly took it and drank it all, and was completely fine. The woman thought her superpower had failed. Puzzled, she poured herself a cup too. The moment it touched her lips, she screamed from the burn. Her fingers instantly blistered. This trick didn't work, so she wanted to use her superpower to prank and get revenge on her husband. So she deliberately muttered. As soon as she finished speaking, a venomous snake indeed shot out from the bushes. But it didn't bite the man, instead it lunged at the woman. The woman was scared out of her wits and fainted on the spot.